we're doing Mastering French, basically how to play guide, where I'm not going to talk about build orders as much. I'm going to talk about play styles and what I'm doing and explaining my thought process behind it and all that. Now we're doing French, and then we're going to do Mongol or Rus and so on and so forth until I complete every single civilization. Now, depending when you're watching this, we might be in the DLC, but even if there are some changes, like in the DLC where some balances change or some units are changed or whatever, most of the advice that I'm going to talk about here is still going to count unless they completely change a civ to where it's unrecognizable, right? So don't look at this and be like, oh, it's, you know, a month later, this advice doesn't apply anymore. Because, and let's be honest, French has been played like the same way for a giga long time, so I don't think them changing something on French is necessarily going to completely change the civ. So all these things I'm going to yap about will probably still apply. So like I mentioned, this is one of the harder matchups because Ayyubids has camels, and camels are pretty good against civilizations that are heavy cavalry, right? Now, French tends to be... how do I phrase this? French is not necessarily bad versus fast castle civs. You just have to, like, play it a certain way. And sometimes it can be, like, feel impossible. Like, how am I ever supposed to win this? And sometimes the other side gets, like, starved out of food and then they just end up dying. Now, I got a... this map has more sheep than usual, but I got a good amount of sheep because I kind of yoinked a lot of on his side. So that's a very nice start for me. And I'm going to check the bottom now, and then here, maybe I'll find a couple more. So playing French is very important to deny your opponent food, because you kind of want to force them to get out on the map. And that's where your knights start kicking in, and even if they're doing fast castle, you want to make them run out of food, basically. Now, I am going to open with a knight and pro scouting. I messed up my build a little bit because I was yapping, but that's fine. Now this guy is high rated, like I said, so we'll see how it goes. This one villager is dented as hell. So I'm supposed to start pro scouting immediately, but it's fine. You don't have to play it perfectly. I'm the proof of that. Proof is in the pudding. Oh my god, there's no way. What the hell are you doing? Building a dock? Oh, he is. Okay, my pro scouting is really late. I really done goofed my build, but it should be good. We should be good to go. So now what you want to do is you want to get your eco upgrades while you're building your scout count. That's very nice. So he went docks. So I'm gonna get double broadaxe, and basically you just want to get your eco upgrades right now. I could have... Nah, actually not. You want to get your eco upgrades while you're building up your scout count, because after that we want to commit to knights. Now, depending like how many scouts you make is kind of up to you, but you shouldn't overdo it. If you overdo it, it can kind of backfire pretty badly. Because if you make too many, then you're gonna fall behind on army. So sometimes it's better to make 3 scouts and go back to knights. But actually I'm gonna make a few more, because he went for docks and he has a barracks just now, and I'm not seeing anything else on the map. So I feel like I can squeeze in maybe 1 or 2 more scouts. Let's take that. And whenever you have time early on in the game, make sure to then queue up as many pro scouts going, because the game is about to be very, very spicy. So you want to do this pre-queuing with your scouts now, so that you can focus on like microing your archers or whatever else later on. So, okay, there we go. We're making some archer ranges, and this looks like it's gonna be a fighting battle somewhat early on. And And this is not a pure castle rush, but he might be having like he might be having quite a few fishing ships. I don't know if he has all 4 lakes, or well, he doesn't have this one, but maybe he has 3 of them. I'm not quite sure. Want to see the stable there too. I want to see where his golds are. I don't want him to like secretly mine gold somewhere, you know. Yeah, I don't think he is. So we're gonna go a bunch of arch. Ooh, double sheep, okay. That's worth to send back. I feel like I got a really good amount of sheep, putting myself in a really, really good spot here. So now we need more on food, and because I have so much food and pro scouting is going well, I feel like so far this is pretty nice for me. Okay, he has a big army coming, but that's okay. I really wanna... Oh. I hate playing... Like, I'm pretty sure I'm on India server, and I hate playing on India server because there's an input delay whenever you queue up commands, and sometimes you're auto-canceling them. I talked about this every once in a while, but it's so annoying every time. Basically, I garrison my villagers, and I quickly try to drop them off to the other side, but because there's input delay, it looks like I canceled the command, but I didn't. I just pressed it quickly, but the input didn't go through. It sounds complicated, but maybe it does, I don't know. But it really ain't. It's very simple. Just dented. So I don't want to raid with too many units right now, because he might be attacking me. I want to check if he has this lake too. Okay, he does. So he has really good income right now, but the longer the game goes, there's only 2 fish spawns there per little lake. So basically it's gonna be running out very quickly. I can chase this, and I'm gonna keep my archers back. So even though he has fishing, his eco is boosted right now, it's not a concern, because yeah, it's gonna run out eventually, whereas my pro scouts will not really run out, you know. Okay. Here we got 2. That's big. Okay, he went eco wing, so killing 2 villagers is pretty nice. I'm getting more knights, and I'm just gonna play defensive. I know you're told that you're supposed to play aggro with French. You are, but when opponent is going for this kind of mass melee comp, you can't really just move across the map unless you're sure you're gonna win a fight. If you're not sure you're gonna win a fight, you're gonna go out and lose the game, not just a fight. So, I see a tower. That kind of leads me to believe that he's trying to castle now. I'm gonna get a charge of 1 horseman. You see that? I killed 1 horseman right there. And I feel like I can move across the map, especially if I see him mining a lot of gold. Kind of 7. I mean, he's not aging up yet, so I have more time. Okay, 1 knight goes down. Unlucky. Yeah, I mean, I should push, like, soon. Perfect time would be as he's aging up. That would be like the best time when you want to push his French, no matter against what civ you're playing against. You want to push as they're aging up, if they're doing a fast castle. But, yeah. Need another stable. Again, I'm going to get a charge here. And then we run away. This is like a basic French 101. If you play French, you need to learn how to do this. Where you do a charge, and then you back off until charge is ready again, and then you just do that again. I'm also getting... That's a lot of units. I'm also getting +1 melee armor, because he has a lot of melee units. Now what you can do is you can attack the water and maybe force him to make ships. But what you can also do is you can, if he now attacks, I can kind of kite around water. So I use water as kind of the shield, as like a, you know, like a wall or something. I'm just gonna kill this. Okay. We gotta get ready to micro now. So now it's all about micro. You want to kill spearmen with your archers. It's very simple, really. You want to kill spearmen with your archers, and you want to kill horsemen with your knights. So you gotta position your army quite well. You can shift Q like this on the spearmen. And yeah, it's something that comes down to a lot of practice, but once you get it down, it's kind of just muscle memory, I guess. So this was, I would say, a pretty good trade for me. So I'm just gonna continue pushing. And not only that, but I can actually age up 2 very soon. So I'm gonna yoink this scout, and I'm gonna send it with me because I want to make sure I have good vision. And I'm gonna age up soon as well, but I might be able to... Why is this villager here? I might be able to hit this gold too. And if I hit the gold and I'm also aging up behind it, that's gonna be pretty nice for me. Let's go guild hall. Okay, he ran away, so he's aging up too, for sure. I'm gonna keep making units now. I'm not gonna stop making units. He doesn't know that I'm also aging up, so he might think like, oh shit, I need to defend this or something, but... See, I get a charge on the horses. We kite. Whenever your knights overtake your archers, like this, you turn the knights around, you do damage to horsemen, then you move away again. And you just keep doing that, and when you have enough units, you just go for it. GG. So that's pretty much how... This is probably... maybe not hardest, but this is one of the hardest matchups, okay? For French. But that's how you want to do it. That's how you want to try to micro your units. Microing with French is very important, and learning how to kite and do that is very important. And knowing when to take good fights, especially if you're playing against mass melee comp. It is very hard to macro and micro and do everything and make sure you're engaging at the right time and so on and so forth. Now, if he was playing like a spearman archer, for example, or like spearman deserator or something like that, I would have been much more aggressive. But because he had horsemen, it's very risky to go out on the map. But yeah, if you, like I said, if you play French, you definitely don't want to be sitting in your base AFK. I am going to try to show you COC build, COC build, which is where you go for traders and everything. I'm going to try to show you 2TC French, but 2TC French, I feel like is only good in some matchups. It's not good in every single matchup. Oh, okay, there we go. So here you can actually do both 2TC and COC, I feel like. But Lancaster is a bit wild because these days Lancaster at the top level is considered like an S tier civ again. Before French countered House of Lancaster, in my opinion, because you could go for trade and then they're kind of cooked. because then they're sitting in their base and you know, building manors and stuff like that. But now there's a new style with House of Lancaster where you're just babooning and just going for mass units. So we'll see. Maybe I'll go for... Maybe I'll go to TC. Maybe I'm gonna go trade. I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to see what the map's looking like for me. A little bit, scout around, but I'm gonna open wheelbarrow either way. He might open spearman actually, so I'm just gonna send 4 right now on the gold. This boar is pretty nice here. Trade is pretty good. Obviously, you need to pay attention to where the trade is if you want to go for trade. You know, if the market is here, you can't really trade. That's gonna be a shit trade. And I'm just gonna send 5 on gold because I haven't. You want to scout straight away towards his base against Lancaster or any civ that can open spearmen like Japanese or HRE, but I didn't, so yeah, I'll just play it safe. That's how you gotta adjust your build sometimes. So let's see. So wheelbarrow opening is pretty good. Wheelbarrow opening is really good with pro scouting too. You can do wheelbarrow into pro scouts, nothing wrong with that. Okay, so he is going spears. So I'm not gonna panic, you know, like everything is fine, everything is okay. We're just gonna slowly mine. We're gonna move away a little bit, do some micring, and then we'll safely age up. So the worst thing you can do is panic. This takes a little bit of micro obviously to do, but you know. I would love to get a knight. But I don't think I'll be able to. But we got wheelbarrow, so there's that. Okay. Stone is in the back for him. You changed my gender. I don't know what that means. I don't know what he's trying to do there, but okay, so I don't know if I should go for cock. Not because of the comment he made, but because I am not mining gold. So I think I'm just gonna go School of Cavalry here. And I might do a 2 TC play, actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna go 2 TC because, oh my god, I got no sheep again, man. What is happening? Every map? 6 sheep? Free! Well, last game I got sheep, but that's a map that always has sheep, basically. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send a bunch of workers on stone now. So similar how I sent a bunch of workers to gold. Ooh, that's a very good spot for second TC actually, too. I'm coming with the sheep. He's spreading out deer, or he's pushing them. I don't know what he's doing. I think I'm just gonna try to kill them. But I think I'm not gonna make a TC there because he's open spearman. But it is what it is. So I wanted to go for trade, but because he opened spearman, it kind of... It's still possible, but IMO probably not worth it, so we're just gonna skip it. And a lot of people in, at least at high elo, people don't really expect 2 TC, so they actually don't scout the stone at all. Like, they just, like, assume you're just not gonna. You can see he's probably gonna try to, like, deny pro scouting or something, which I'm not even planning to go for. I'm gonna gather a little bit extra stone, because I want to make a tower here later on. And now he sees it. How much do I need? I need 20 more. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna second TC here. Well, I didn't get enough, right? 5, 3, yeah, I didn't get enough. How did I mess that up? Oh, maybe one of the workers didn't drop off food or something. So I'm gonna go see what he's doing. So this is one of those where what I'm doing right now is not a real go-to build. This is just me having to adjust to what my opponent is doing, basically. Like, I have to adjust... I don't know what built an archer range. I have to adjust to what he's doing in the moment. Like, I didn't plan for this kind of thing. Now he's coming with the Lord. Oh Lord, he coming. But yeah, if he dives here, I mean, he's gonna either lose it or take a bunch of damage, so both of those scenarios are fine for me. Oh, I'm getting more sheep. Okay, I got a couple of more sheep. That's nice. Let's go archer range. And yeah, like if you can't put TC on the deer, don't force it. If you ever go to TC with French, just don't force it. You know, take the L. Say it is what it is, and that's it. Now, I want to have a lot of gold. How many manners is he gonna go for? He has it. Is he gonna go? Okay, I want to scout this because he might go 6 manners. He's still mining stone. He's gonna tower this. We're gonna counter tower. We're fine. Oh, that's why he was gathering more stone. Okay. So he's not going more manners. He just wanted to do that. He wanted to tower my gold. I'm not even going to upgrade that tower, actually. Now let me see what he's doing. Is he going fast castle? Is he making or massing units? Assuming he's just gonna be a Hobelar spam now. But this is good. This allows me to get a tower really quick. So what I can do now, because I'm 2 TC and French 2 TC produces really, really fast, I'm actually potentially gonna go for another tower over here. If I can. Yeah, that is not gonna work. I'm macroing really bad right now. Get +1 attack immediately. Now, House of Lancaster is going to run out of food soon. So there is potential, Copium, that I can start harassing soon, but he's also going to probably die soon. Oh, he's already coming. So I'm just going to go across the map, see what I can do. Maybe I can do some damage. I'll go early farms. Again, this game is like completely just adapting in the moment type of game. Not really a planned game. But there we go, we're gonna find some damage. Big, 2 workers. I wanna get melee armor. That would be pretty nice. I could also go for spearmen here, by the way. That would be completely legit thing to do. I'm gonna try gather this as much as I can, which is not gonna be very long. I might have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to bail immediately. Right. Where's my second berry patch? I'm gonna just keep kiting. Oh, he is wasting his whole army, so if I can somehow hold this... I might be giga far ahead enough with workers to come back. Alright. These guys should have hit that. Now, if I manage to get this farm transition happening, I'm not producing villagers right now because I'm kind of struggling. Get the food. Just gonna get night healing now because I don't have any food to actually make anything. So I might as well. He might be going for an age up, which is gonna be a big problem, but... Okay, another worker. Now, I did lose some workers, but... so did he, right? So again, it's not great, but we're playing. Now, we have decent amount of farms, like playable, and I am with 15 workers on deer, and actually with 20 workers on deer. So this is actually good eco now, and I can double produce, which is really good. Again, he's gonna have a big army, but look at this knight. Now he's gonna go for another dive here. He's making a ram too. Yeah, this knight is like making him go full all in right here. So what I want to do now is actually engage ASAP so I can kite. That's a lot of fucking horses. I think the right play here would have been to go spears, actually. Let's see. He is, again, this looks very, very scary, and it probably is, but he is completely all in with this. So this is a very weird situational game that you're not going to have very often, but it's good to know how to panic out of these situations, if you will. Never panic, just chill. We're just gonna go barracks, actually. We're gonna produce some knights still, but I'm gonna go take his boar. I should have gone spearman, but yeah. Let's try. Maybe it works out. I can buy some food as well with all this gold that I have. He's making a lot of rams. I should be super far ahead on villagers right here. I'm just gonna buy a lot of food and make spearman archer only here. So the idea here is don't lose villagers, delay the game. It's not to take 0 damage and, you know, win the game because I saved everything. It's to just buy time, basically. We buy more food. One of his lords died, which is pretty big, actually. The target fired the lords with TC, and target fired the spearmen with my archers. Killing lords basically reduces the HP of his army quite heavily overall. So you, in theory, you always want to kill the lords first, but sometimes that's not possible, obviously. Yeah, so I think what I played wrong in this game is I should have just gone spearman archer. So look what I'm gonna do. We're gonna defend here, right? I'm on 1 TC, but 96 workers. I am in a good spot. I'm getting this boar. I'm gonna make a tower just because why not? Okay, he runs into my knights. That's unfortunate, but it's okay. Alright, this is a big army now. We're gonna shift a bunch of knights into food sources, and I'm just gonna push straight through the middle, and we're gonna go for castle very soon as well. So I'm just doing a bunch of different things right now that are all good moves, all solid moves. And you see the army movement he has? That army movement tells me that he's trying to age up. Or tech transition, I guess. But I don't think tech transition is going to work at this point. Because he's not trying to push. He's kind of... His army is moving like he's trying to harass. So his kind of whole mood changed, if you will. Not mood, but, you know... Posturing changed. He's still producing units, so I'm just gonna go back. I saw what I needed to see. AKA, I saw he's making units, so that's what I wanted to see. Another villager. He's trying to harass. 3 barracks, 2 archer ranges. Some harassment here. He's got some farms. 3 manors still. Looking good, feeling good. I aged up. I need immediately to get upgrades. And now, you see that? He's sending everything across. So he's coming for an all-in. So get your cheeks ready, everybody, because he's coming. I'm gonna go men-at-arms now. More barracks. I don't even think I need to, like, kite into TC. I think I can just fucking dent them in, but we're just gonna send knights around. I'm almost pop capped. Making them archers. I'm suffering from success. I can't make men-at-arms because I'm pop capped. And again, I'm engaging him so I can kite. Yeah, I don't want to wait next to TC now. And let's just end the game. Just rally everything forward. This should be over. Now I want to target Fire Lords for sure. GG. Okay, that was a very... so let me put it this way. That game is terrible if I was making a guide, but that game was one of the best games you can have when weird stuff happens in the game and how to react and how I'm thinking. So I made a big mistake here making knights. I should have just made spearmen immediately. That would make him make yeoman and it would buy me more time for 2TC to kick in. But if you look at the worker count, watch this. Like that is... It's not even close, right? So it's okay if you're like having some idle time and you're losing stuff here and there. Like even when this is when he did the first dive. Look, I lost like 4 villagers, 5, but I was already at that point like 20 plus villagers ahead, right? This is the second dive, I guess. But you can see my army count just kept increasing. So I think if I went barracks, it would be a lot better. But I had more resources. Obviously because 2TC and 2TC French is your economy is very hard to sustain because you're producing units or sorry workers faster, but also your economy snowballs way quicker. Dento in the house. All right, Rus versus French. Let's see what we got going over here, boys. Actually, let's not open wheelbarrow. Let's just go for a fast age up. French versus Rus. Now, this is one of the matchups where it's a fast castle, but it's also a pro scout versus pro scout. So it's kind of like playing against Ayyubids, but it's not like that. Okay, and I know that's right. You heard what I just said. But Ayyubid, for example, wants to usually reach fast castle, whereas Rus will sometimes fight you in feudal, but in general, they will always want to go pro scouting. And again, I got how many? 7 sheep. I mean, 7 sheep is not a disaster. We've had worse, so we'll take it. So I'm not going to go for a knight. I am just going to go immediately into scouts because the first knight against Rus specifically, you can't really do any damage. Like, I'm not gonna be killing his villagers on gold or wood because he's not there. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to... there's all my sheep. I'm just gonna go into scouts immediately and basically start pro scouting ASAP because it's a pro scouting battle. And then I might do a couple of knights into fast castle to kind of match him, or I might do some light pressure. We'll see how the game goes, and we'll see where his deer are as well. Kind of depends on both of those things, actually. I'm gonna kill these deer to make it harder for him to pro scout. So whenever I say this, people get confused. People go, why is it harder? It's harder because now he has to look, like go here and then click the pro scouting button. Whereas if the deer are alive, you can just click it in Fog of War. So that's the difference. I'm surprised he's still here. Okay, let's see if he's making production buildings, and let's start on our upgrades. Not seeing anything right now. I mean, I should make one knight, right? Because I'm gonna force... I'm gonna force spearmen out. Yeah, I'm gonna make one knight here. Or even one horseman. Even one horseman will do the trick. Now, there's a thing you can do if your opponent is avoiding actually making any spearmen. I can show you what you can do, which is very, very, very effective. I'm gonna go there and be annoying to him. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a couple of knights, and if he tries to go fast castle without actually making any spearmen, you can do a big dive on his big dive on his TC as he's aging up. It's like a really nice timing you can hit. So I'm just gonna test him a little bit with this one. Oh my god, I'm trying to find my deer. They're here. I'm like, where the hell are my deer? Okay, he is making spearmen. So I'm just gonna make a couple of knights, just make him a little bit scared, and then I'll age up. This knight can go all the way down to deny his pro scouting a little bit, and I think I'm just gonna move towards castle here. Actually, maybe I'll get +1 ranged armor. Oh, another. Huh? Okay. Oh, there we go. I'll make 5 knights total. Alright, +1 ranged armor. And now let's go castle. So now if he's doing any kind of like... If he's being greedy and skipping spearmen and stuff, I can punish him pretty bad. Okay, very nice. He's losing scouts, which is pretty big. Pretty big stuff. Now, I might even be able to get this deer, which would be pretty big if I can do that. Like, in pro scouting battles, that is pretty big. Another scout goes down! That's big! That's big right there, boy. I don't think he has any... 1, 2 deer, and there's more there. Okay, +1 range armor finished. If he's aging up, I can actually just YOLO dive under TC. He might be making it there. Yeah, he is. Okay, we go for it. 1 villager. Only 2 spearmen. We're going for it. Okay, he's doing some good micro, but so are we, baby. And now, that was pretty good. We take that. That was pretty good. I'll put a couple more on the age up. So that was good damage. I'm happy with that damage. And now, you usually want to go into like a horseman crossbow, but because I feel like pretty confident how that went, I might just continue to mass knights, like just crap ton of knights instead. I don't know if he has any scouts remaining. He didn't pick up this deer, so he might have just lost all the scouts. And I'm gonna try to go and yoink the deer from there. Oh my god, perfect. Boom. Oh, there's another one? So he is going horse archers, right? Yeah, horse archers with maybe some spearmen. I'm gonna assume he's gonna go for this relic first. Chivalry is in. Let's get relics. He took this deer. Because if I was him, I would go there. Okay, we need to secure golds. Unfortunately, I'm not really denying deer. I mean, I'm denying deer, but I'm not taking any from him. That's what I was gonna say. Okay. I want to get plus armor. Upgrades, or ranged armor, rather. And now, we're gonna slowly secure golds on the map. While denying, or trying to deny as many relics as possible. Oh, look at that, look at that! Where are you going, punk? That's right. Okay, that's not gonna work. Or, well, I'm gonna lose a relic, but it is what it is. I'm gonna any relic I get, I feel like in this matchup is kind of like a win for me because you're not really supposed to take almost any relics. So forgot to get wheelbarrow. That is really bad. That is actually really, really bad. But he forgot to get it too, so. I am very far ahead in villagers, by the way. French produces faster. And he's lost quite a few villagers, so I should be in a pretty nice spot. We're just gonna keep massing knights. Okay, I got 2 relics. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a couple of horsemen actually. Actually no, I'm not. I'm just gonna keep making knights. He should be running out of food soon too. One night I'm gonna leave here. One night we're gonna go in, and these guys are gonna do a big run by in a second. And I'm just gonna keep massing knights. So we see no units here, so he might be coming this way. I'm just gonna make a bunch of towers here. So one of the good things for French against Rus is if you make a bunch of towers, they can't really kill, what's it called? Oh. I was gonna say they can't really kill your workers and proceed to lose workers, but you know what I mean. I'm just gonna A-move across the map and have him micro against my units. And just do another dive here. We're gonna make a keep. We're making a keep not for defense. We're just making a keep so that I get a discount on my things. I have way too much gold, but you might think it's way too much, and it is way too much. So we're gonna drop off some and get some berries there. How many workers do I have? 24. We make 2 more towers. So right now I'm ahead in workers. I gotta keep reducing my night cost. My guild hall is cooking right now as well. Now what I can do is I can actually just go across the map, and this is again an advantage that you have as French, especially if you're playing against horse archers. So he can't dive me, right? But I can dive him, because if he dives, I'm just gonna garrison everything and that's it. And if you're looking at what's it called? Ooh, that might be GG. Yeah, more idle time. So if he dives me, the horse archers can't really do anything. I'll just garrison like this. Oi, 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 sacre bleu! Oh my, it's a distraction! Look, I just garrison, and he runs by, and I say, go ahead, sir. And now he comes here, and he's like, I got you now, brother! But watch this. You won't believe what happens next. I garrisoned everything. And he can't do shit. This one will send back because he has no HP. And I know what you're thinking. You have too much gold! Hold on, brother. Hold on. Now, usually I would make a second TC here, but there is literally minus reason for me to make a second TC here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna upgrade these towers with spring gold emplacements and stuff. What? I thought I garrisoned those. Oops. Because I feel like I'm ahead in villagers, so I don't feel the need to get a second TC. Maybe I can just buy a second TC actually. That's also a possibility. Like this, and now my TCs are basically like spring gold towers as well. Okay, see, he just cleared this in order to try and get that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go around. He might be going for this boar, he might not. We'll see in a second. I'm gonna switch over to gold. Okay, this is fine. I'm gonna lose a couple of workers, but that's fine. I should be still ahead in workers quite a bit. My eco is looking good. I'm transitioning to more farms. I got a second town center. A little walling. I'm gonna leave one knight here. Getting eco upgrades. And this red palace is making me like giga immune to damage right now. I haven't seen a second TC. Oh my god. More damage. Love that. I switched to gold on this. And yeah, my food income is about to be really, really good. I think I'm just gonna keep massing knights, but I could also actually transition into horseman archer, but I think I'm far enough ahead where I can just continue doing what I'm doing and have success with it. There we go. Make another stable there. So yeah, you usually want to go for archer ranges, and you want to go horseman crossbow now, but yeah, I don't think there's any need. Okay, another two. I want to get university. Oh! I'm gonna target fire the horse archer. Okay, I'm just gonna kill this. Let him run. And now my knights are discounted, so we're just gonna crank a lot of them. This is basically immune to damage at this point because of the Red Palace. He's making knights. Okay. Cool. Let's get biology, and then we're just gonna aim move across the map. Or not biology, what is it called? A royal bloodlines. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Gold income's looking pretty good. I got eco upgrades. The only one I'm missing is wood. I'll just get that now. This is just gonna distract him. He's gonna send some units there. Like, he has so few units, I can just fucking bulldoze him, and I'm gonna do that in a second, but I just want royal bloodlines to complete. But yeah, literally, if I leave my whole army, I'm not worried about any villagers dying, because Rus horse archers can't do shit in this situation. He's gonna be going for my villagers here, and I'm just gonna run away. I'm just gonna go like this, because I'm about to dive in his base with a lot of knights. Look, he's going for a dive too. Oh. Psych, there's nothing. I think I can actually defend his whole army with 9 knights. Actually, like, not even joking. GG. GG. Yeah, so I'll show you guys the villager count. With French, it's very important to know where you're at in the game and when you can take the trade. So watch the villager count now. So this is when I was saying, okay, I killed some villagers, that's good. This is when I was saying, okay, I killed some more villagers, it's really good. This is when I took damage, but I said it's fine because he took like damage as well, and I'm producing villagers faster, so it should be good for me. And then this is when I did the big dive, and it's like, okay, the game is over. And then the military. This is also royal bloodlines, knights versus, you know, beta horse archers. Is this a bad matchup for French? I would usually say so, yeah. I think this matchup is pretty hard for French. I mean, any fast castle civ is pretty hard for French. But let's try our best. We're gonna do a wheelbarrow opening. Once again, it's very good, even though it doesn't seem like it's good because you're basically, you know, staying on the gold longer, or maybe it seems riskier, but having wheelbarrow against civs that can tower rush you is really, really good. It's really, really nice. When I get deer ASAP, well, because he's probably gonna spear rush. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we like that. We like that quite a bit. There's the spearman. Where you going, punk? That's actually a pretty big deal. To lose that much HP on the first spearman, because now I can fight that first spearman with the villagers, and I can basically get a little bit more gold than I normally would, so that's pretty nice for me. So yeah, he did open barracks. It's not really surprising from Japanese. perfect world, it's a weird one because in the perfect world you want to get enough gold for pro scouting, but then you would have to pull so many villagers to get that, then you would delay your age up so much, so then it's kind of weird. So, yeah. I'm gonna try get enough for a night. Yeah, that should be good. Look at that. That's a good start. So, having a knight is really nice. Sorry, I went quiet there for a second because I was like, ooh. That's pretty nice because now we get to make a knight and we get to kind of force him to maybe pull back the spearman or just play a little bit more defensive or something like that. Whereas normally, you know, making a horseman is not the same as having a knight, right? So, very cool. Oh my god, all my golds are here. Okay, I don't know if he knew. He probably didn't know that, right? Because the spearman ran into the TC. But if he knew that, I think tower rushing would be fucking crazy here. He's trying to get this, but I don't... So I still am gonna go pro scouting here, by the way. Now, in a normal game where you don't get a beastie spawn, I mean, this is to be fair, you get back golds, but they're all in the same spots in this situation, unfortunate. But if I had a gold here, I would just go and gold here, and I would get pro scouting. But because I do not have that, we're gonna have to take a detour on that. And what I mean by that is we're gonna have to make an archer range, and then we're just going to have to send villagers later to get the gold, and then I'll go pro scouting. So we'll just do a delayed pro scouting in this case, which he's already running back. He's only aging up now. Okay, you can see the whole map pretty much. Now, check if he's there. Take a little peek. Just gonna make another house now. He might be on berries here. Let's see. He ran away. So this already, yeah, even without seeing the berries, this already told me he's going fast castle. And the reason for that is he got berries first, which usually means I don't want to compete for map control. I just want to... Okay, I'm actually gonna... I'm actually gonna punish this a little bit, what he's doing here. Or I'm going to try to at least. It's making a double tower, so I can't really do anything there. I was gonna do a tower rush on his gold. But we forced another tower, so that's something. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Dude, I completely forgot I didn't have pro scouting. This is the last one. How the fuck did he know that? What? Now I want to get to castle, but it's gonna be a hard one to get to. I think this game is already kind of cooked. Okay, we're gonna go. So he's gonna go mounted samurai most likely. Yeah, mounted samurai. So we're gonna go couple of spearmen just to help me transition basically without just straight up dying and losing the game. So he's going on the back gold now, so maybe I can find some damage there. We're gonna go guild hall. We need a lot more on the gold. So now I'm the one playing defensive because we're playing basically this matchup. This is really good harass. And I'm still pro scouting, so that's really nice. And what I want to do now is I want to try deny the relics, but I probably can't. So the next thing I want to do is make sure I have a good unit comp. So I really want to make, what are they called? I really want to make crossbows here. You see, a couple of spearmen there is completely deterring him from attacking there and going in. So spearmen are always nice. Now the relic denying is probably going to be pretty hard to do, but I'm going to try. And the best unit you can make right now against mounted samurai is for sure going to be crossbow. if that was a good dive or not. Seems like it was alright, but not sure. I'm struggling a little bit for food and all that, but we'll get there. Kill that. It would be cool if I can get 2 relics. I'd even consider that good. Another worker. Okay. Now, I don't want to actually go into Mass Knight. So, I don't want to go into like Mass Knight versus Mass Knight, but I also don't want to go Spearman. So, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make some knights now, force maybe on a Musha, and then move into something like Horseman Crossbow would be pretty good thing to do. Okay, the raids are really good for me right now. Like, I'm causing a shit ton of idle time. He's all over the place. I have scouts in a lot of good places. I can now go horseman. Bro, how? Whoa! Let's get blacksmith. Okay, I don't have a blacksmith, right? Should maybe even go double blacksmith here. Get some of those military upgrades. Let's get the last relic that we can. And I think right now we just send it, because I think I have a really good army right now. And see what we can do, basically. Have a good wall. He's on archer ranges, so horseman transition is on point. His army looks pretty weak. Killing workers as French is always really good, because you're always ahead in workers. I think I can leave here. This is one of those where as French you gotta make a decision, but it's a good decision to just say, okay, that was good enough damage, I can just retreat for a bit and come back later. There's 3 deer right here from earlier. I'm gonna yoink that. Boink. Now Guildhall 2000, so I could actually go for Imperial now. Just keep kiting. Keep target firing. You run away. I don't think he can kill my army, and I'm buying a lot of time for myself by forcing him to run this way. I'm just gonna Red Palace this other side and secure double gold for myself. Sorry, I'm trying to talk, but yeah, the game's pretty spicy, so... The game's getting pretty spicy. I would say, like, if you get to this point with French against Fast Castle Civs, the game's a lot easier, but getting to this point is the kind of the rough part. You know, it's not winning from here on out that's hard. It's getting to this point and actually being even, or I would even say like okay-ish position. That's the hard part. And even though I'm 1 TC still, I wanted to go 2 TC earlier. I think this is still okay. I'm gonna kill his scout, because now he gets no vision. GG. Sees the Red Palace and it just taps out. So, again, similar to the Ayyubid game, you want to put pressure, but this time around he opened barracks, so he delayed my pro scouting. And then adding spearmen as French versus Fast Castle Civs is very common at the top level. And you can see I'm ahead on villagers, so the game is scaling well for me. There's 2 ways you can deal with Fast Castle. It's either, like, don't do ram pushes. Like, ram push ain't it, okay? It's too slow. And then even when you do a ram push, you invest so many resources that it's like, it's just not worth it. Because then you don't have actual units. You can either mass knights, and if they go spearmen, you go 1 archery range and mass knights, and basically just keep diving on their gold with +1 ranged armor. Or you do what I did, which is kind of like 2 pro scouts, poke, and then transition into castle 2, but just build a barracks behind it, because it's gonna be very, very useful. Like, without that barracks, I die there for sure. Or at least I take enough damage where the game is kind of over in the end, so it doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, I never took my deers, lol. I didn't even realize.
Hello Daddy Beasty, would you be offended if I use your live stream videos to sleep every night?
No, you can go for it. You can go for it. I give you my permission. Alright, guys, we're continuing. Sorry, I almost forgot what I was doing here. So this is most likely just going to be pro scouting versus pro scouting. So I would not be expecting anything else because that's just kind of how it goes right now. Now, I will say, I mentioned this already at the start of this guide in the English guide that is already on my YouTube. And I'll be doing this kind of guide for all the civs. But just to remind you guys, everything that I'm doing, I'm trying to use different builds and different styles so that you guys get to see, like, you know, every part of the civilization. So let's say if one civ is played only with 2TC, I'm going to play 2TC, but I'm also going to show you new styles in case 2TC gets nerfed, or in case pro scouting gets nerfed, or in case castle rush gets nerfed. So I'm trying to mix up games so you guys have a couple of different like strategies showing and all of that. So yeah, if you're wondering like, oh, is this strategy going to work in the, you know, in the DLC? Because obviously we have DLC coming soon, TM. Well, some of them will for sure. Some of them might not, right? Because I don't actually know what's coming in the DLC. So yeah, this is more of a, it's not a build order guide. This is more of a just understanding how to play with the civilization as a whole and what to pay attention and what to do what and so on and so forth. So Beast is running games again with the guide, true. So here we go. I'm going to be opening with wheelbarrow. I'm not actually sure if I did it last time I played, but it's just going to be a wheelbarrow opening. It's become pretty standard, I would say, for French, just because you can get it like immediately in Dark Age. So a lot of people are using it. Now we're playing against China, which is, as of right now, we're in October, the most OP civ in the game probably. So it's not considered a good matchup for French, but we're gonna try our best to win and to do well. So I don't like the placement of the houses here because I'm probably blocking the keep later. I might need to destroy them, or I just need to destroy my opponent before we get to the point where I need to make a keep. Okay. Okay, we got a similar amount of sheep, I would say. Nothing crazy. And yeah, China ages up super quick. Wait, how did I disable? Okay, there we go. I was like, how did I remove the time? We're gonna open with a knight. I think, like, some people are split on this, but I think that opening knight, like, always is good, because there's a very high chance you'll be able to find damage. So I just don't see why you wouldn't open a knight, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. Now, there's two ways you can play this now. So one of the ways is going immediately into archers, and one of the ways is to just go double stable. Okay, go double stable, and then from then on out, go archers later. So you can do both. Basically, if you go archers immediately, you're not going to be able to move out for a while. But if you go if you go archer range, you won't be able to move out with the archers for a while. If you go double stable, you'll have way more potential for harassment. But then, you know, obviously spearmen are going to counter you, so you got to be more careful. So yeah, he's doing pro scouting. I'm just going to go for 3 fucking scouts, I think. I think that's good for now. Yeah, let's do 3 scouts. He's pro scouting this first? Maybe he's crazy, maybe he's gonna take mine first. I feel like that would be pretty much a disaster, but who knows. Let's go double stable opening. Because I'm not sure if I showed it. Okay, he is here. He's got a barrack, so we'll just go double knight. And then we're We're gonna make a lot of knights, and then once he goes a lot of spearmen, then we're gonna transition. It's very important to damage these scouts, by the way, because any damage I do, later I might kill those same scouts with a charge. So, it's pretty important to get like a hit here and there, you know, because of that. Now, I'm not rushing any buildings with multiple villagers, we're just slowly building up. There's my first deer. Okay, he already got a lot of... So he has horsemen already, which means he stopped at like 3-4 scouts. So any scout I manage to snipe is really, really good for me. Or even damage. Because, yeah, it's gonna be hard for him to basically keep them alive long term. We're gonna start archers, and then we're gonna start rallying onto wood. So basically China from here will usually try to pro scout into fast castle, so this is kind of what you want to try to prevent, but obviously it is very, very difficult. So China wouldn't be top civ if it was easy to counter, you know. So let's see, the scouts are here somewhere. Okay, very nice. That's a very good catch. -1. Very nice. Very nice. So the goal here right now is I'm going to keep harassing with my knights while slowly building up the... while slowly building up the archer count. And then the plan is to try to do a big push before he... or like as he's in castle or something like that, and then try to deny him from food or gold or something like that. So we got 2 kills there. So that was very good. That was very, very nice. 2 villager kills is pretty good. Now, I don't see a lot of horsemen. I see maybe like 4 or 5 or something like that. Maybe we get another kill here. Big. 3 villager kills. That is very, very good. Now, what you can do whenever your one knight gets super damaged, just send it back home, you know? Like, just send it home to patrol, and eventually when you get the, what's it called? Chivalry, you can heal him up. So no reason to lose him right now is what I'm trying to say. So, he took all the deer on the bottom side. I want to get chivalry now, actually. Because I don't think I'll get a better timing. And soon he should be aging up. That's why he's building the tower on the gold. So this is where you can't really panic. Like, it gets pretty scary. But if I go fast castle now, it's probably worse outcome for me. So what I kind of want to do is... I kind of want to keep putting pressure and try to make him run out of food or something. Or deny him of the gold. So he gets to castle and basically wastes all the resources. Oh, he's trying to... Oh! Or he runs out of resources, not wastes. Okay. I'm trying to do some harassment, but he's defending now. Let's go blacksmith. We're gonna get upgrades, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna actually go now, because he just lost 2 of the horsemen, and I don't think he has a lot of the horsemen. So if I just push in here, I think I'll be in a pretty nice spot. Castle, and now we go for it. So obviously, at some point, he will run out of food. And because I am the one doing the pushing, he will probably run out of food faster than I will. Okay. Let's go plus attack, and now we're gonna jump on that juicy gold. Let's go. So now I should have a better army, but the timing in these kinds of games is very short for you to do some like actual damage, so it can be very, very tricky. Okay. And if you're like, how do you know if you should attack or not? Think of it like I'm committed to this, so I can't really be like, I'll just go back. Because it's like, what is my plan then? I go back and then what? So you kind of have to put pressure whether you like it or not, if that makes sense. That's a lot of spears, actually. I don't have +1 attack yet, but if I manage to get him off this gold, more workers are getting killed. I should be well ahead in workers, by the way, because I'm French, and he doesn't have Song Dynasty. The spearman count is going down. He's not able to mine enough gold, and actually I'm going to add more production buildings because this is going pretty decent. I'm going to get +1 ranged armor. And you can see he doesn't have a lot of knights right now, even though he's aged up. And that's because I've been idling his gold for quite a while. So now I'm just baiting the fights, just doing a lot of microing. The spearman count is pretty much over. I'm going to pull this guy back. We go for the tower again. And he gives it up. Which means he concedes it, which means he can't defend it. No wheelbarrow, so I'm gonna snipe IO here. Pretty big. And that should be GG any moment now. Like 3, 2, 1. And yeah, so this is a very, very hard matchup for French. But if you, like, that was very clean executed. So if you execute it like that, then, you know, it's like, quote unquote, not bad of a matchup, right? But if China executed perfectly, then it's a pretty rough one. So, like, I think getting the start with double villager kill and then third villager kill is very, very good. But you can see all my knights are still alive. So if you look at the units killed, 38 to 14. So obviously that's very good for me. And if you look at the villager count, I'm at like 54 villagers and he's at 35. Even if I didn't kill him there, if I just don't die and I just keep playing afterwards, then yeah, I'm going to be in a lot better spot. So that's pretty much how you want to play that matchup. Now, there's another thing you could do, by the way. A lot of people are suspecting that pro scouting will get nerfed in some way in the next DLC, in the next patch, or whatever. So let's say I didn't pro scout. What I could have done is I could have just gone on deer as I was aging up or something. Or sometimes if you play French, if you find deer immediately, like at the start of the game, you can just go on deer straight away. So like that mill that I built on berries, you can just make it on deer and get wheelbarrow and survival techniques and stuff like that. So this is this is a low league kind of opinion, right? Because I see this somewhat often when talking about French knights. People go, well, if he had, like, you know, HP textiles, then he wouldn't have lost villagers. Well, by making textiles, you lose a villager. Because you're upgrading textiles, so you actually lose a villager by upgrading it. And then on top of that, because you got textiles, instead of me killing 2 villagers at the gold, I will just double charge into 1 villager, so I would have still killed 2 villagers. Now, you can make an argument the villagers after wouldn't have died, but let's say we play a game where I didn't manage to do any damage and he had textiles. Now he's just a villager behind because he went textiles. Do you know what I mean? Every villager you have early on, over the course of the game, is going to bring you more and more income. So if you go super early textiles, then you lose not only early villager, but you lose a lot of income or a lot of resources over time from that villager that you just didn't make now. So yeah, there's been plenty of discussion about that. I saw in AoE 2, like, they always get the villager HP like really early, and that was always really confusing to me. Because I'm like, don't you just lose a villager? But apparently they just do it. So yeah. Okay. I'll do a 2 TC strat. Maybe I'll try. Actually, I'll try. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna try. And we're playing against Lancaster, which, to be fair, is pretty annoying because they do the spear rush and then they can follow it up with a lot of different things. I'm just gonna go on early gold in case he is spear rushing. Kill that sheep. In case he's spear rushing, which he probably is because he also scouted all the way here. So I just want to make sure that I get enough gold so I don't have to like lose gathering time running away or something like that. So yeah, if you're someone that plays French and it gets annoyed regularly by Dark Age spear rushes, just get gold early and get out of there, you know. I actually really want to get a trade game in, but yeah, I can't trade on this map because the trade is awful. So I really hope we get some kind of map where trade is possible, so I can show you that, because I don't think I've done it a single time, even though I wanted to. Because it was either a bad map or bad civ to do that strat against, so... yeah. Now, he might be assuming I'm actually going wheelbarrow, by the way. I'm gonna get enough gold for a night, actually. And then I'm gonna go home. He's scared because he thinks TC is super close, but it's not. I don't know how you got hit there earlier. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we got a knight and the age up, which is pretty nice. I'll age up with... I'll just age up with... but the problem is stone is right there. This is the part that's really annoying. If my stone is here, even the spear rush, a lot of people don't expect 2 TC, so I would have been completely fine. But because my stone is here, then I kind of have to do one of these, which can work, but it also maybe won't. So he shouldn't be making more spearmen, and he shouldn't have vision of this. And now I know someone might think I'm just like hoping this is the case, but his scouts should be arriving at his base and now scouting this side of the map. So there's a very good chance he will just not know that I'm mining stone. That's why I sent 9, and there's no reason for him to check because second TC is not that big of a play style. Let's just go with that. So I'm just gonna send 9 and try to get enough stone so I can go on trees after. He's aging up with Abbey of Memes. He killed the gold. Okay. I need to make a house and I don't have wood. Oof. Okay, I should have sent 8. But like I said, this is not like part of a build order. This is just me reacting to what he is doing, right? So, yeah. I'm gonna get housed here a little bit, but it's fine. It happens. And... there we go. So we got enough stone, and I can go 2 TC either here or here, actually. These are both pretty good. Which one is the small one? I think the bottom one is the small one, but I can't tell. Now, I could also go archer range here, just to push away the spearmen. Or I could just make a TC like here and just not worry about it. Maybe I'll make a TC here, actually. And then... yeah, I could do that. Make a TC here. Kind of like that. I'm not going to have enough food and gold for a night, but that's okay. I'm just going to make one, like I said, to be annoying and stuff. But I'm not looking to, like, end the game or, you know, do some severe damage. Just to basically tell him, like, yo, I got a knight, you should be careful where you're putting your stuff. Because if you don't threaten your opponent with some kind of harassment or something, then he's just gonna, like, send villagers to deer and boar and not make towers, and he's not gonna care about anything. So you kind of have to You kind of have to do that, you know. Okay. Let's drop off this. Now he knows I'm 2TC, but that is okay. Now, I have actually played in this guide already against Lancaster, and I mentioned it was a mistake to even go for knights. I should have probably gone spearmen. So if I see him do the baboon strat, which is just making a lot of hobilars, spearmen, yeomen, I think I'm just going to go spearman archer instead and try to hold with that. But I'm going to add archer range right here. And then we'll decide from then on out. He's still not on deer. And this knight, by the way, is super important to keep alive. Super, super important. Because if you don't keep the knight alive, you lose the threat that I was talking about. We're going to add production buildings. This just looks like a baboon style. -1. This king of his, or lord, can't really do anything, so I'm just going to be annoying. And this is what happens when you don't send your spearmen back home, but instead he's keeping them probably at my gold still. So he's just being greedy. And because he's greedy, look how much gold he's losing. 12 idle plus 5 idle and 1 dead. Okay, another sheep. Another sheep! And we go again. The Lord is still there. See how much damage you can do? Okay, 2 villagers dead. And now we're gonna send him here. I don't want to lose it. Okay, very good. So I haven't seen hobilars yet. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Wolf, please. So I haven't seen hobilars yet, so I don't want to make archer range it, or spearmen yet. So I'm gonna put this guy in patrol like here. Oh, there's something there. Okay, I might lose the knight to hobilar now, but I want to get information if he is making hobilars or not. I have a... Oh, this looks like a fast castle build. Yeah, this just looks like a fast castle, actually. No idea fast castle into what, but I've pulled everything off of wood. We're gonna build a couple of towers around the map, and we're just gonna... Because I only see one lord too. So it's a bit of a weird one. I'll just make a bunch of archers and chill for now. What I'm doing with my villagers is a little bit risky, but at the same time I know he only has spearmen right now. Oh my god, I should have remade a... I'm so dumb. I should have remade... What's it called? Scout. This is probably a white tower, by the way. I need to pull 3 villagers back. Okay. Okay, we're gonna make some knights in order to counter these guys. So feudal knights do well versus men-at-arms. So this is something you can make no matter what city you're playing. If you can make knights, that is, in feudal, you can go for something like this. And we're just gonna keep making archers. So I feel like I'm in a pretty decent spot right now. Maybe it doesn't look like that, but the spot is alright. Okay. Double stable right now. Now the thing is that Hovelar double stable, or is that, you know, I'm gonna kill this monk right here. And also good counter to knights, by the way, is actually also making more knights. So in theory I should have more eco right now, so I should be able to knight outproduce him. We go guild hall. Now if I knew knights were coming earlier I would have made barracks, but it is what it is. I have 2 knights versus 2 knights, so I think it's okay. And I know he went white tower because he had, what are they called? He had 3 dudes immediately. Whatever the dudes are called. Someone in the chat will know what I mean. Earl's Guard. Sorry, I'm trying to play and talk at the same time, and yeah. So what I'm trying to do right now is just hold the gold, because if I hold the gold I'll be in a really, really nice spot. And I'm not gonna gather more, like a lot more wood. My food income is good. I need more gold income because I'm producing knights and I'm gonna make crossbows now, and I'm gonna upgrade my archers too. This raid's not gonna do much, or shouldn't do much rather. Okay, he's gonna go back. Maybe we try for a monastery, try to get some relics, but I'm in a pretty good situation economically, so right, I don't need to do any crazy amounts of damage right now, or like deny all the relics or something. I just need to not take damage. Okay, and we're gonna chop a lot of wood so I can slowly start transitioning to farms, although my food income is pretty good. I also want more production buildings. The knight killed another villager and just told me that the enemy is right now on the deer. I'm gonna get that sheep. He's trying his best to harass, but we ain't gonna let that happen. We're gonna get some mining upgrades, some eco upgrades, and the reason I aged up so quickly is because I saw that that he was rushing age up. I saw no units coming, and I saw a bunch of villagers on gold as well. Alright, so now we can go blacksmith. You see how I delayed eco upgrades and military upgrades just because of the situation in the game that was happening? That's how you gotta play sometimes, even with French. So now we're gonna try to do some harassment. I did full wall here, which is really nice. I'm gonna make only 1 monk, because I can only get 1 relic. And maybe we make more production. Maybe 1 more archer range too. And now we can go something like this even. We go to mine out that stone so that we can make a keep. And when you make a keep, then you get to discount all your units' costs and stuff like that. So he didn't pull there because he thought I'm not going to finish the charge, but I did finish the charge, so I got some damage done on him, which is very nice. He's going more manners, so what does this mean? This means that he doesn't have as many units, because going this many manners costs a lot of resources. So now I know that he doesn't have a lot of units, so that's very nice for me. And we can slowly start adding farms. I see yeoman. I'm going to immediately go horseman, so I'm going to go crossbow horseman, which is a very good comp. And yeah, I'm going to try to run away with these, but I don't think I'm going to be able to run away, so it is what it is. I'm not going to even get chivalry or this because I'm stopping knights. Right meow. I'm gonna use a little... Okay. We mined out the stone. Now we make this. And all our production is very discounted. So I'm not gonna go for more stone actually. I'm gonna go for more wood. Okay, he did a full wall. Now I'm gonna do a push here because he is walling and he's playing very greedy. Like I'm not really seeing a lot of units from him. That's very few units. So I'm just kind of gonna go for it, and he might be very greedy, trying to maybe go imp or something. So maybe I just catch him off guard and kill him here. Yeah, that's not a lot of units. So now my units are discounted, horsemen are only 80 food, and I'm just gonna go in. See what we can do. Because now my economy is kicking in, and his did not kick in yet because he only recently made manners. Yeah, he's in, so we go here. You can tell a lot from the amount of units your opponent has. And when he doesn't have a lot of units, you can tell a lot from that. As you can see. Now I don't want to fight into White Tower, so we're going to go around that. I'm just going to run through his base. And I'll just kill manners if he doesn't want to fight. Lord number 1. Lord number... Oh, misclick. And Lord number 3. More spearmen should be popping out here soon. And I can just catch those. I'm just gonna put my archers here to kill the spearmen that are gonna come out. And now I can go Imperial soon because I almost have enough food in my guild hall. Yeah, I can just stop making units in Asia, basically. Securing the dub. Like this. And then we can go... Red Palace, like here or something. GG. So now, basically, I have so much gold, I can immediately get all the Imperial upgrades. My food's running out, but I did just transition to farms, so the timing is very good. And I could also go to these food sources if I wanted to, including the boar, but yeah, the 2TC gives you a lot of eco. I mean, I'm pop capped already, and I've been attacking him, and I'm at 120 villagers. So if you look at the eco count, Military, again, I traded way better. Resources count is way better for me. Villager count is way better too. And that's kind of what happens if you go to TC and the enemy doesn't punish you, and they also don't go for like their version of 2TC. So basically like their version of 2TC would be like going 9 manners or 6 manners or something like that, you know? But yeah, he didn't do that. So yeah, overall, I think that is pretty much how to play French or mastering French. I have done 2TC, I think twice. We've done pro scouting twice. Again, the pro scouting part of the games that I've played, you could have just done going to the deer and gathering them as well. So you don't need to pro scout. And if you don't pro scout, just instead of making multiple scouts, make units immediately. We've done the cock trade. The only thing that I have not played is the water map, like Archipelago. I usually skip those because a lot of people that play casually don't play water maps at all. But playing French on water map is actually not bad. It is not as good as like KT or Jushi Legacy or China, but it is decent because your dogs count as houses too. So you actually don't need to make houses for quite a while. And then you can also have wheelbarrow in Dark Age too. So it's decent. It's not like, wow, it's my go-to, but if you're only playing French, you can play water maps. If you're watching this as a video on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned how to play French a little bit better. That's it. The next guide we'll be doing is going to be a Rus, mastering Rus, and after that, we are doing Mongol. So if you're watching on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. If you're watching live, let's keep going.